It is the week we've been waiting for since early December of last season as the Montana State Bobcats kick off the 2019 football season this Saturday in Lubbock, Texas against the Red Raiders of Texas Tech. Jason Alvine, Zach Mackey with the Bobcat Sports Radio Network as we preview this week's game against Texas Tech. And Zach, what have you seen from Coach Wells now in his first year at Texas Tech? What do you think you can expect from the former Utah State head coach?
Well, in his first season, it's hard to know a lot, but you go back to where he's been. Utah State, a team that liked to work quick, a good offensive group there at Utah State. Basically, that whole coaching staff has come down to Texas Tech, and obviously the Big 12 and offensive conference. This is going to be a Texas Tech team, I think, that will work even quicker than what we've seen in the past, just because Coach Wells, the way he likes to work his offense and formulate that, I think that's going to be a huge part of it. And up front, they've got a really veteran offensive line, 147 starts, I believe, between those guys, and it all starts up front for that Texas Tech group.
Well, and they're protecting now sophomore quarterback and Alan Bowman. Started 7 games last year, was on pace to break the freshman passing record for Texas Tech. And when you look at the lineage of quarterbacks that they've had in that program, Cliff Kingsbury, Graham Harrell, a lot of these guys have put up big numbers there for Texas Tech. Now for Montana State, what do you see that the Bobcats have to do to go in there to Texas Tech to come out with a victory?
Well, I think the defense that we've been talking about, how impressed we've been, they're going to be challenged right out of the gate. I mean, an offensive team like that, they're going to really come against them. I'll be interested to see how the offensive defensive line connect with a very veteran group for Texas Tech. And obviously everyone's going to be looking to the many weapons that Montana State has. How do you use them? How do you get into a game plan where you're able to use your receivers, your running backs, and even use your quarterback as a dual threat option?
Well, and that's one thing that Matt Wells talked about in his pregame press conference on Monday was they are planning to see at least 4 guys at quarterback for Montana State. So a varied game plan for the Bobcats could be key to coming away with the victory in Lubbock, Texas. So make sure to join the two of us and Bobcat Hall of Famer Dan Davies for the broadcast. The Bobcat pregame show begins at 1 p.m. Mountain Time with kickoff slated for just after 2 p.m. Catch us all season long on XL Country 100.7, the TuneIn app, or any of our 14 great affiliates across the state of Montana. For MSUBobcats.com, he's Zach Mackey. I'm Jason Alvine. Go Cats.